Hello and happy Friday. I wanted to share something that I think people already know, but I found to be very helpful just now. And as I shared in a previous video, Rabbi Nachman actually very much encourages any and all means that are healthy to achieve happiness so that we don't get stuck in the funk, as I like to say it. Although the Jewish people are in exile, there are a lot of crazy things happening in the world. We're in the middle of a pandemic. It is very important to recognize that there is absolutely light all around us, and not only is there light all around us, but we have to constantly focus on the light at the end of the tunnel, which we are speedily approaching, God willing, with the coming of Mashiach. So here is what I wanted to share. I was listening to a song that is from the musical Phantom of the Opera, and the title is Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again. And all I could think about was Hashem. All I could think is, I wish that you were here. Although he's infinite, he's always been here, he will always be here. What was breaking my heart is the fact that he's not yet fully recognized, and it pains me to know that that's the reality. On the other hand, although I had this broken heart over the lack of clarity in the world of Hashem's existence and sovereignty, I felt this tremendous joy that at the same time there's heartbreak, there's a tremendous closeness to Hashem. And I immediately said, okay, I've cried, that's great. Now I'm gonna be happy. Now I'm gonna have joy that although not everyone recognizes that God is one, although not everyone recognizes that there is one king over the entire people, over the entire world, we're getting to that point. There are so many beautiful changes happening in the world, despite a lot of the craziness, despite a lot of the sadness and the darkness that is almost entirely caused by our unawareness of God's sovereignty. And yet there's so much joy that's happening. There are weddings, there are people who are celebrating. So much there is to celebrate in this life, and we're so close to being able to attribute all of our celebrations and all of our joy and all of our gratitude to our one God. And along with that comes with attributing also our pain and also our troubles and also our sorrows to Hashem, because when Mashiach comes, it's not necessarily that those things are going to go away. We're going to continue life as it is, but we're going to know that none of it is random, none of it is by happenstance, but everything that we've experienced, will experience, and are currently experiencing are being orchestrated by one loving God. So by singing and dancing after I cried and finding gratitude for the knowledge of one God at all, I was able to quickly pull myself out of that darkness and remember that although we live in a world of darkness, we also live in a world of tremendous light, and it's up to us to find Hashem. It's up for us to find the points of light within ourselves that are inherent, no matter what you've done, no matter what your past may be. It's so important to remember that everyone experiences darkness within themselves. Everyone, to some degree, recognizes that there's darkness in the world, but just as we're aware of what's lacking, we also have inside of us to be aware of all that there is, all of the beauty, all of the kindnesses that Hashem gives us, and we will very soon be able to recognize that it's my brother, I love him, that we're in this wonderful world with our King, as all of humanity, all of existence, animals, nature, everything. Have a beautiful Shabbos, have a beautiful weekend, and see the light and be the light.